Parents of killers, what's your story? My son Alex was always a quiet kid. He kept to himself, never got into trouble, and excelled in school. If you asked me back then, I would have told you he was the last person on earth who would ever hurt someone. But that all changed when he turned 16. He started hanging out with a new group of friends, kids from the rougher side of town. They were older, tougher, and always seemed to have money for the latest clothes and gadgets. I knew something was off, but whenever I asked him about them, he'd just brush me off and say, "Don't worry, Mom, I'm fine." One night, the police showed up at our door. They told me Alex had been arrested for murder. I couldn't believe it. I thought there had to be some mistake. But when I got to the station, he confessed everything. He and his new friends had been robbing convenience stores for weeks. Alex was the lookout, but this time, things went wrong. The cashier fought back and one of Alex's friends pulled a gun. In the chaos, Alex grabbed the gun and shot the cashier. He claimed he was scared, that he didn't mean to do it, but the surveillance footage told a different story. I sat in the courtroom every day of his trial, watching the prosecution paint a picture of my son that didn't feel real. They described him as cold, calculated, and ruthless. But I knew the truth. He was just a scared kid who got in over his head. Alex was sentenced to life in prison. I visit him every month and every time he tells me he's sorry. I don't know if I'll ever truly forgive him for what he did, but I still love him. He's my son, and no matter what, I can't abandon him.